Welcome to another Livelox tutorial. In this video, we will see how to use the replay mode to analyze your GPS run and compare it to the others. First of all, go on www.livelox.com and you will be redirected to the main homepage of Livelox. From here, click on the tab All Events. This tab will show all our current, past, and future events. Here you can filter the event by time, by country, by event or organizer, and by the number of participants or date. In this specific case, we will choose this event in Sweden. So just click on the course that you would like to open. Okay, we are now in the replay mode of Livelox. In this case, I'm logged out, so I can only see one person at the time. On the left, we have a sidebar with all the participant names, and as you can see, I can only pick one person at the time. To see multiple tracks, you either upgrade if you don't have a personal subscription, or you log in with your personal subscription account. I will log in. In the login page, just fill up your credential and you are good to go. So now we can see that all the participants are unlocked, and I can see the tracks of all the participants here on the left. By clicking the play button on the center of the screen, we will start the replay mode. The replay mode shows after the race all the routes that were uploaded to Livelox. You can scroll through the course by dragging along the course. On the top of the screen, we have two bars which are quite useful and important. We have this slide bar which will change the speed of the replay mode. So now we can see that the arrows are moving slightly faster, and we can increase it to even faster speed. We can of course also pause, and on the bottom we have this gray slider that is a time slider. Thanks to the time slider, we can go forward or come back, so we can rewind. One of the most important features in the replay mode is the must start. The must start will allow us to start an actual must start with all the participants from wherever we want in the course, not just from the start. To activate the must start mode, we hold the keyboard control and we just click on the place where we want to start the must start and the play button, and all the route will start simultaneously from there. If we want instead to have a different visualization, so the real race visualization with the individual start, we can use the command here on the right side of the speed slider. So we just click and select individual start. This will show the actual running time, so how the runners run during the race. In this case, we can see if there has been some trains, if someone runs with someone else. Also here we can select other options, so must start. We can also select restart at each control. So in case of a must start, we can say okay, start a must start after each control. For example, here we are starting from number 6 to number 7. So we press again play. The runners arrives all number 7, and then from number 7, when everyone finds the control, we'll start a new must start to the next control. We can pause, we can go forward, and we can skip between controls. We can also have the same feature but just with a pause between the control. So for example, if I select pause and restart at each control and start again the must start, they will arrive to control number 9, and then everyone will stop there until I will not give again the play button to go to the next control. If we return to the must start, it's possible to follow also one specific runner. To do so, we can just click on the runner's name, and Livelox will go and pick the location of that runner. We can zoom in. So in this case we picked Philippa, and when we play, Livelox will automatically continue to follow her throughout the competition. We can also skip between participants and see in real time where they were, what they were doing. On this side button, we can also decide not to follow anyone, so to have just a free view, to follow all the visible participants, and to follow just the selected participant. These graphs appears when you select a participant and is a speed graph, so it will show where the runners were running fast, where they were running slower. Another very important section of the replay mode is the right bar. To access the right bar, you just click on the side of the screen and expand the right bar. On the right bar, we can change the size of the marker, so we can, by dragging, increase the size or reduce the size. We can reduce the opacity. We can change the tail length to the time that we want to see, and of course also reduce it. If we want to see the full track of one person, we can just drag the tail length all the way to the end, so it's infinity, so it's from the beginning of the course. And again, we can just widen also the border of the tail. We can also hide the names on the tracks if we want, for example, to share and we don't want to share the name of the runner, we can just hide it. Another important analysis tool is the color coded. The color coded will show the speed of the runner in real time. So on a scale from green to red, where green is faster and red is slower. And also in this case, we can customize the range. So we can decide and tell to Livelox, okay, green will mean that the speed is 4 minutes per kilometer, and red is slow, so it's 12:30 minutes per kilometer. For more information on the replay mode, you can also consult the guide up on the top right corner of the screen. If you want to switch between courses, you just go on the left side above the participant list and just pick the course that you would like to visualize. This is it for the replay mode. See you in the next video.